So, happy Saturday. It is the weekend. It is the final weekend in July. I've got some things that I'm gonna be doing this weekend that I'm excited about, so I want you to come along with me and do those things with me if you fancy. It is a little before 11 a.m. right now, which is very late. I had a very slow start this morning, didn't get out of bed until 9 a.m. and then I spent a really long time watching YouTube videos over breakfast. And that's okay. I am trying to be kind to myself and not beat myself up. And there is no reason for me to cancel my entire plans for the weekend just because I slept in a little bit. I can still do everything I wanted to do a little bit later. And for the morning, or at least the 1 hour that's left in the morning, everything I really wanted to do was work on my book. I did set a Camp July goal of 20,000 words and I am just at just over 10,000 I think. I've given up on getting there because I have 3 days left and it's not worth pushing myself to get there, but I've already written more words in July than I have in May and June combined. So I'm very happy with that. I think I'm slowly getting back into the swing of things. I'm certainly feeling a lot more excited about my book again. I think I've gotten past the really tricky bit that I've been stuck on for a really long time, and the rest of the story is starting to flow a little bit easier. There's still been a couple of problem areas, and there's the point in the outline where it becomes very, very vague and I have no idea what's happening. But it's going better for now and I'm grateful for that because it's been a long time since writing has been going well. I say that I haven't actually touched my book since last weekend, but I remember brainstorming the next chapter and being very, very excited to write it, so that is what we're gonna be doing this morning. I have been written for about an hour and I am about halfway through this chapter, but I've got 1,300 words and it's going really well. I've just started writing a little earlier than what I had planned in my outline and just basically added this entire scene that I hadn't planned that was just like spur-of-the-moment idea, and I'm really happy with it. It's very bantery. All of the characters are just like making fun of each other. I love them so much. And I've just gotten to the point where the chapter was supposed to start. So this part is when the banter's gonna start dying down and my character starts getting progressively more grumpy until we reveal something at the end. This is gonna be a little bit harder to write, I think. So we're going to take a little break for lunch and then I'm gonna keep going because I'm really enjoying this. I am feeling very, very happy right now. I wasn't planning on writing as much as I did. I ended up finishing the chapter I started this morning, which is chapter 35, and then I just kind of felt like continuing on because I was really, really happy with how chapter 35 turned out. And I wrote chapter 36 all in one sitting as well. Not even nearly as happy with chapter 36 as I am with chapter 35, but then again, chapter 35 was a Thread chapter and Thread is my favorite character and I love him, so Thread chapters are always the most fun to write. I like writing this character so much, it's so much fun. I'm actually like a little bit tempted to just continue on to chapter 37 and just write through the day. I've already written just under 3,000 words today, which is more than I've done in a day in a long time. And I did have other plans today, so I don't know. I think I'm gonna switch to not writing for a bit and then maybe I'll revisit in the evening. For now, I've been really wanting to do a little bit of drawing. I have an idea for a painting that I want to do, a digital painting, which involves some gear, but I've never really drawn gear before, so before I jump into the actual painting, I just want to grab my sketchbook and do a couple of gear studies and just kind of have like a lower pressure place to focus on the gear themselves, because the digital painting always takes a lot more of my focus on how to use the tools because I'm not that good at digital art yet, versus using a pencil, which, you know, I mastered when I was about 3 years old. Master is a strong word, I definitely have not mastered it, but I can use a pencil without trying to figure out which end to draw with. Good morning, it is Sunday and we did actually get up at 6:30 a.m. this morning. And there's a very good reason for that, and that's not because I wanted to get up early to write or be productive or anything like that. We, and by we of course I mean myself and my lovely boyfriend, are going to the Botanical Gardens today, which we kinda wanted to do yesterday, but the trains went strike yesterday. And today it was meant to be raining. Yesterday the weather forecast said it was gonna rain from 1 p.m. onwards. This morning I checked again and it now says it's gonna rain from 11 a.m. onwards and the gardens open at 10. But we're going anyway. It's a 1-hour train journey there and a 1-hour train journey back, and I was considering taking my laptop so I can write on the train, but because it is going to be raining so heavily, I don't want to have to carry my laptop around the entire time in case my backpack gets wet. So I think I might just take my Kindle instead and just read for a little bit. We should have an hour where it's not raining. I'm hoping for more. I'm hoping it won't start raining on 11 a.m. on the dot, but we'll find out. The train we're taking leaves in around 20 minutes, so I better go and finish getting ready. Where are we going?
I thought we were going here, so I got that wrong.
Well, I thought we were gonna do a loop, like we came in
Yeah, I thought
that
the loop
way.
was going to be.
We might have gone a bit too far up, but we were gonna go down around the lake, up that way and then down to the treetop walk. We are back at home, and as you can probably hear from the background noise, we made it home just in time before it started pouring rain. It actually held up pretty well for most of the morning. There was like a little bit of drizzling here and there, and then it started getting really bad like about an hour ago. But it was a really lovely day and I'm glad that we went despite the weather forecast. It is actually still quite early, it's only about 5 p.m. at the minute, but for the rest of the day I am probably just going to be doing some research as to how to take care of my lovely new tree that I love so much. He's a ficus and we're naming him Fred, because Fred the ficus. But I'm probably just gonna wrap up the video here. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you're having a wonderful day and a wonderful month, and I will see you very soon. Bye bye.